Alrighty, Rune, there we go. Can you people hear me? Hey OJ, hey Mahad. Or Mujahid, not sure, sorry of that. Probably butchered that beyond recognition. We do, since Mike there. Fantastic. Let me just make sure everything is set up properly on the CK side. Because otherwise we'll have to restart. Perfect, YouTube can hear me as well. Let me know if the music volume is good or if it blasts out my voice. Yep, cool. Alright, that's it. There we go. Zoom over that real fast. That looks good on there. Cool. Alright, hope everyone's doing well in these COVID-19 times. Staying safe, staying clean, whatever you're doing. Music, if it's playing, it's fine. It should be playing. Let me check. Hold on. Should be able to hear something now, at least, I think. Just a nice background level. Alright, yeah, then let's keep it back where it was then. Yes, COVID-19, screwing up everything. People being sick and nasty all over the place. Alright, let's see what we're working with here tonight. Checking on someone else's interior that made a layout for. Oh, your volume was broken. Okay, let's go for that. Okay, so we've got a nice cab. With an entrance to something else here. Big
Make sure your snap isn't on 12.
Shit, there's someone. And we just got Saber in there. Let me see, make sure we can hear him properly. And my snap will be on whatever he wants, my good sir.
It'll be on 16.
Nah.
Or 4.
Hold on, I'm gonna make sure it's on something useless for you. Just for you, because you... snap to grid 8. No. 12. There we go. And snap to angle 15. That'll piss you off really nice, won't it? What you doing up, Saber? Shouldn't you be sleeping or something?
What?
Shouldn't you be sleeping or something?
Why would I be sleeping?
Well, I don't know
Like
what time
10
it is
a.m.
for you. Oh yeah. Yep. Dr. Scott Jonas. I'm gonna say DSJ because I never remember what your Twitch channel is.
Oh no, it's Loaf.
What?
Loaf is here.
Slow here. Oh no. Well, let's serve and mute him so he can't make something nasty happen, eh? No. Yeah, okay, I figured as much, DSJ. This is a big fucking interior, Jesus. Probably do some shrinking down of this room, honestly. Maybe, I'm not sure. It is a bit too massive. Can't fill it out with nice scaffolding.
Houston. Oh, he's back again.
Oh no. Not life. Yeah, I might shrink this room down, honestly. Just like move it in a unit or two. Because, good god, it's big. And I'll probably make the walls less square.
This doesn't look like the Dragon Slayer quest.
Oh god. So now we've got a live level sunlight from Full of Miami joining us here, apparently. Christ, like bastard. I'll probably just talk shit as always.
No, I speak very kindly about Cascadia when
Like, just not me. It's not me, you speak kind of bastard. I've heard you. Yeah, let's do this right now.
Well, and you're the only person. Actually, Sergey usually streams earlier in the morning than you do.
Well, I mean, Sogi's also a few hours ahead of me, time-wise.
That's actually a good point.
It's just a different time zone for me.
Oh, yeah, that 12 snap. There it is.
Beautiful. So it works great. What's your problem?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll give up on this one since I didn't make the interior one work here. Fuck. This does piss me off.
Who made this?
I want to say Seebs or Citrax. I can't, like, I have such a hard time keeping those two apart. Fuck, Saber 1. I hate this. I hate when Saber wins over me.
Getting 12 snap.
There's nothing wrong with 12 snap. It's just
Are you sure about
not
that?
perfect in all times.
Oh, now I have push to talk on my computer mouse. I feel so tech savvy.
Good job, Boomer.
I can now talk to you through the control of my fingertips.
That would get extremely annoying, I think.
Yeah, that's
If you're actually trying to
sounds.
do any work.
Yeah.
What you say about my mother?
It'd get extremely annoying if you're actually trying to do any work.
Yeah. That does sound really fucking annoying, actually.
I have bind on my stop key on my keyboard, but
You got a stop key?
No,
yeah, it's
see,
like
I have a whole bunch.
it's like a multimedia little keyboard thing. Well, it has
Oh,
like a
that's
little,
fancy.
I have a
Well,
whole
I
bunch
mean,
of those.
I got a
those hot keys on
multimedia
my-
keyboard.
Yeah. It has like, well, no, just by the volume knob, it has like 4 keys. It has like stop, I think it's like backwards, and then play and pause, and then forwards or whatever. I don't know.
I have one of those vertical computer mouses. That's like. I don't
Look
know.
at
the
one of those
hotkey
three
You
look-
guys.
you have a vertical computer mouse. I know what they are. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know what they are. Please explain.
Well, it's like your hand sits
think
on
picture
an
that.
angle, like it sits like.
Oh, that sounds nasty. Ugh. Why would you
It's
do that,
actually
Loaf?
significantly better for your hand.
Why is your
Yeah,
hand
it's-
broken?
It's technically better for your wrists. And
Well, I mean,
stuff.
there's a lot of things that are technically better for you. But, I mean,
Yeah.
don't mean I
especially
abide to all of them anyway.
As Footarm throws in a line of dip into his.
those.
Alina, what
I,
into my what now?
Oh, that's right. That joke isn't relevant outside of the U.
No. This is some gun thing I don't understand.
They call it snoozer or whatever.
Oh,
I
see,
guess.
no, that's two different things, though.
Yeah, probably.
Dip and snooze are two different things, you uneducated swines. That's right.
Close
okay.
enough.
Well, it's kind of like saying chewing tobacco and normal smoking tobacco is exactly the same thing. Which it ain't. Very much isn't.
Close enough.
Close. I'll give you close enough, you fucker. Talking shit about
Flynn
this.
is more nuanced about his products than that.
Yes. I have far more nuanced.
No, but
much bigger meme than.
the only thing annoying about the stop key is the toggle mute is that it'll stop my videos or music, like whatever. It gets annoying, but it's better than having it on your mouse.
Hey, Tub. How you doing?
Some pretty neat lighting.
Thank you. I made it all myself.
Did you really?
No.
That's a lot of Lucky Charms there, lad.
Gloopy, gloopy, gloopy. Any more on these little deadly pockets here? No. Oh, they made one of those little elevators. I never checked if that actually worked. Let's go do that as well. Come on, game. I believe in you. So, love, how's Mexico doing in the quarantine things?
Dude, we shut off borders with them, so I mean, I don't fucking.
Oh, you did.
Dude, we shut off borders every like country at this point,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then they'll probably be shutting down state
But
borders.
Joe, Lo, if you missed my joke, never mind. It's not fun anymore. Stupid
Hey,
Mexican.
Flynn, aren't jokes
I-
supposed to be funny?
I didn't
Yeah,
understand that joke either.
No, but
Aren't jokes supposed to make sense, Flynn? Isn't that what
No,
the
they don't
point
have
of a joke is?
Okay, so the elevator seemingly is broken. Because it just came out of the floor. That's cool. Okay. Well, it... Okay, bye-bye. That's a bit disappointing.
It's faster to go through the floor.
I mean, depends on if you want to stop without dying, sure. Don't want to look there. Let's see, what the fuck do you actually get out of here? Alright, now you have to go up here. I haven't really figured out the layout of this interior fully yet, so I'm a bit confused half the time. I've got to push the fog back though. Jesus Christ, it's annoying. Cool. So why does it keep... Oh. Does it go all the way down there? You think? There's some script I've decided to...
Nice.
I haven't done one of these, actually. That's the thing. Like, I've never done an elevator. Now what's this then? This has to be something line. On trig. Uh-huh. Now we're talking. It's an elevator. Well, that's useless. Power lift minicard script. Okay, here we go. Bottom level would be 5. Okay. Look, I'm big brain. I can fix this. So, yes, I want to say.
What was that?
Don't ask.
Gotta say it more.
It's cocky. See, kid, it's mean. So another question is, will the elevator work now? As it should. Aha! Look! My humongous brain, boys. Ah, big brain, yep. Got him. Shoom. No, we're gonna do safe. It's always gonna be cranky as hell. Cool. Cool. So,
Sorry, I'm making a coronavirus meme right now. 1 second.
Christ. Heard it here, folks. Love thinks coronavirus is funny.
Never said that. I just said I was making a meme,
Nice.
bro.
He thinks it's fun. You know.
Memes raise awareness. Didn't you know that?
I mean, no. That's not what they've done to me. They've not helped me. Memes have not helped me with anything really so far. Oh god,
They
yeah,
work
because
in-
these fuckers don't have material swap. They're all different objects for the color. Fuck, I forgot that.
They
Another-
work in mysterious ways.
Memes.
Mhm.
Sure. Let's go with that. Somewhere on those bits of mobs. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm feeling they're off topic. I was happy when we started this mod. So don't worry about your range, kind.
What?
What? Don't worry, Sarah. Don't worry.
What did you say?
Don't worry. No, this is not a junction between Pike Place and the Big Town. This is actually a nuclear contamination dump site. So Poseidon just shoves all their nasty shit in here.
It's actually a former sugar bombs factory that has been.
I mean, that probably looks quite similar nowadays.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no,
surprised
Vigs.
I've never seen that like any further explored than just like an object in the world space. What would a cereal factory look like in the?
I wanna say there is one.
There'd be cereal everywhere.
Or no, it was cut from Fallout 3, I think. I think there was one planned there, but it never made it in the game. Or like in final release.
Yeah, this is low Figgy. You don't want to come.
No, hide. The mean Mexican is here.
I'm not fucking Mexican, you piece of shit.
Like we'll probably see some more people being able to work a bit more, but I think one thing people like don't really seem to understand with like when people are told to like work from home or do schooling from home is that you're not actually like free to do whatever the fuck you want.
I
Like
don't think it changes much because for every person we have that's like available to work on stuff, there's people that aren't because they have like stuff to do, you know, related to it, or they have people in their family that have it or something. So.
Yeah. Like we
It
might see a
kinda-
small boost all in all, but I don't think it'll be one of those. Look, it got done in a week. Thanks, COVID. Like, nah.
Yeah, and you have to consider we have people from, you know, all over the world, you know. It's like some areas are real bad, some areas aren't. I mean, so.
Yeah. Then even then, if you do get put into quarantine, most of the time you're still expected to do most normal life stuff. Kind of like, they closed the schools, well, that just means that it went digital. At least around here.
Exactly,
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean
Or
you
you
get a
work
free
from
pass.
you work from home or you know stuff like that. Doesn't change our development much.
Yeah.
I can go hop in a video call with my boss. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bubble.
Later. Joke's on you, I've always been digital.
But no, that's because they didn't want you in the school saber. They told us several times. Like, we'll just make something special for this fucker.
Yeah, it was too controversial for the campus.
Yes. They're like, no, we're not letting that fucker in. It was the same with Jones. Him, they sent to Iraq instead of letting in anywhere else. I mean, Christ. True DSJ. But then again, also like in these times, instead, a lot of people have other things to worry about. Like, well, we don't have to go to school, but hey, look, Grandma might not be doing so well. Sort of deal. It's like, Oh, we're all good. We've just been quiet and grinding, pretty much. Like, we've never been much for, like, the whole big fancy, here's 26 trailers and 55 Instagram posts alongside with the big-ass conference call, or, I don't know, whatever the hell people are doing. But like, we've always just preferred to like just hide in our corner and work. Is it big? Yeah, we're doing good. Hope everything's fine over in Germany. Got it pretty bad from what I remember over there with COVID. Interesting. Where's going against John? Let's get some colour variety going, because that's always fun. There we go. Get some nasty pipes. But luckily, I don't think we have any reported case of COVID within the team, at least, which is nice.
Yeah, I haven't heard of any.
I know we have another modder, but nothing outside the singular one.
Yeah, I've heard of none myself, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Me myself, I never leave my house, so I'm all good.
Yeah. Seems it's pretty common for teams to go a little quiet. I said, yeah, because it's one of those, like, that's when it gets the most intense, because, like, you're past all the fun shit of, like, the first year, so to say, when everyone's doing, like, concepting, and you're figuring everything out, and then you hit the hard part where it's like, well, now we gotta make this reality, and once you're past that, it gets really boring, because, like, even though we have several level designers, artists, scripters, everything just working, like, there's nothing ever really to show nowadays in that sense. Because it's not anymore of the, like, here's the cool concept art, or here's a cool new area, because, well, what we have left we don't want to show, sort of.
Yeah, we've always been focused more on a development and iterative perspective of work, so a lot of the stuff that we made a while ago is no longer, I mean, we're just changing it in development, so I mean, a lot of the concept art we've already shown off, and a lot of the stuff doesn't get new concept, it just gets, you know, changed during development, and it needs to be done until we can show that, so.
And also, like, 10 hours of work early days of the project compared to now. Like, 10 hours of work, like, when we just had the height map inputted, we had a shitload of cool stuff we could show. Like, here's the layout, here's what we want things to be, and, like, the early visuals or something. But, like, say, Cascade, our main city, for example, if I go spend 10 hours of work there now, it might even be hard to notice the difference. As far as, like, what we can show off is. Because, yeah, it's just at that point we're like, oh, what did you do? Oh, I did all this. Cool. Why can't we see it?
Like, we could sit here and compile, like, spend, I don't know, several days working on a video or something, and or we could spend that working on development. Because in order to show anything off, we would need to dedicate, like, you know, people who are doing the development to set everything up. Might not be as pretty, but it'll pay off long term.
Yep.
We don't really have a marketing or advertising team or anything that can do that for us.
I mean, it's less so like keeping it a surprise to shock everyone. Because that, like, 10 hours of work I do nowadays isn't really going to do much anything.
Yeah. I mean, we could show off literally everything, but then you get the game, it's like, hey, I already know all this stuff. It's like, okay.
But it's more so to the point where, like, a lot of the work we do nowadays, it's not really interesting as a standalone. Like, it's more so contingency work. like Viggy, for example, likes to spend his days like cleaning up forest patches and like setting up paths and whatnot around the forest.
Setting up mountainsides like rocks.
Yeah, like, and you've seen the forest, you've seen the grass, you've seen the trees, you've seen it all. It's nothing fun to show that off, but it's still
just kind of it's a lot of repeating of that. Yeah, a lot of setting up like cliff sides and all that, placing rocks, doing landscaping. It's like, I mean, you can watch it for a few minutes, but after that, it's gonna be repetitive.
Yeah. It's not going to be Seattle or Olympia, unlike that whole region combined. It's pretty much just King County. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, also for us, like, we don't have any more console art to show off either. Like, or no, we probably have a few pieces still somewhere, in some old archive.
Well, we have a new website that's up and coming that we'll have before too long, I believe. So
Yep.
that will have concept art on it.
It'll be a bit more of a compendium of art and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But a lot of the stuff is either things that we don't want to show anymore, like early pieces of concept, or stuff we just don't want to show.
So there are a lot of concept art pieces that are good, and like we want to show them off and stuff, but there are a lot of concept art pieces that, you know, are old, or they were only for a specific purpose, or they're, you know, or they've been changed since then, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So any of that concept art that we show, I mean, it probably won't be in the final product, so it's like, why would we show that? I don't know. We want to show stuff off that is, you know, gonna make it into the game, and that's representative of what we're making. So and we have a fair amount of that, actually. We have a fair amount of stuff that's, you know, I think my personal favorite creature that we're adding is probably the Orclaw. I don't know about yours, Flynn. I think you like the
Tree Satan!
The Tree Satan, yeah.
Tree Satan.
I like the Orclaw. I don't know. I think it's kind of neat.
Tree Satan. Fuck me, this is big intro. Christ. Alright, so let's see. Just got the entrance aim. Play with mode on aim. So let's get a light angle.
Yeah, we can create fog through weather.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be certain weathers that get triggered in certain areas specifically too. That will give that a kind of effect.
Yep. Hey, Sable, how you doing?
Yeah, so the creekers will actually be, you know, kind of beyond just the ashlands, but we're gonna have a specific variant for the ashlands.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're actually just a creature that you'll find around most of the forests, I would think.
I think the idea is to have one for each like biome forest, so to say.
So the idea about the creeker is that it's more of a kind of like an ambush type enemy, where we're planning to have them hide as stumps and kind of in plain sight, and then they'll kind of like activate and pop out at you, kind of like what are they?
Hermit crabs.
Yeah, kind of like that, but blend in with the environment more.
Some nasty creatures.
Yeah, but in the Ashlands we'll have different different types. Maybe like an ashen one, maybe with some like some molten parts to it or something. I don't know. So creekers are kind of like a mixture between a tree and a human. You could say. I mean,
They're nasty.
like if you think about Harold, but not really quite like that. It's more of a mutated.
Angry Harold.
Yeah, it's like a very, very angry, very disgusting Harold. Wants to eat your face off. Tree. Yeah, they're inside of trees. Yeah, they're like mutated inside of a tree, and the mouth kind of like opens at the trunk, and the head is inside. So there's like a human head on the inside. This is very scary. I mean,
Harold
I guess
ain't nothing.
I guess it depends on which Harold you mean, because some Harold, like I think back in the older games, he looked. I mean, everything in Fallout, the original Fallout's looked creepier than like Fallout 3, where Harold looked kind of just like a tree guy. I mean,
I don't
he
know. I
wasn't
felt
creepy.
Harold was creepier then than in early.
Really?
Yeah, like it was some. Because I mean, early it was just some guy with some mutation on him.
The graphics busted it for me. I always he just looked like a tree guy to me. I don't know. The original Fallout graphics were way scarier than Fallout 3 was to me.
I don't
anyway.
know. I don't think it was like the visual. I think it also became like psychological with him. What made him creepy for
Maybe.
me.
Oh, just like the way he acted. Or
Well, I
what?
mean, like the way he worked. Well, in all, like, because I mean, you
How
know,
is-
you knew
oh,
him
yeah.
from earlier, and then all of
Yeah,
a sudden, like, he's just so pained and just so mentally twisted at that point.
Yeah,
Just-
fair enough.
Like, he just became such a
No,
sad.
these are like almost like tree demons. They're like
Hey, my monsters.
like you're talking about. I don't know, like a feral ghoul, but like inside of a tree. That is probably uglier than a feral ghoul. Probably
Oh,
more
most likely,
monstrous.
yes.
It's more monstrous, if that makes sense. Yeah, more monstrous than a ghoul.
Is there going to be a big trading spot like Diamond City? Yes, there will be. Cascadia, the main city, will be one of the main trading hubs, alongside with some smaller ones, Bridgetown, Pike Place, Kent.
And we are using the Fallout 3 feral ghouls, by the way.
Yes.
That's what you're asking about. We have we're using the same ones as Capital Wasteland.
Yes.
So. Yep, we're using the Capital Wasteland ghouls.
Courtesy of our
The
lovely
aesthetic.
friends at them.
We came to the conclusion that the aesthetic was just simply better for them. Everybody
nice.
kind of agreed. Everybody kind of agreed that they felt more like ghouls than the Fallout 4 ones felt kind of like a generic enemy. They weren't as iconic as the original ghouls had been. So
Hey, thanks for the follow, Jonah.
the ghouls in past games really felt a lot more iconic of an enemy, and they felt more interesting.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Crystal. I believe that's follows at least. I can't remember we set that up to.
I have no
with
idea.
this thumbs up in the air.
What's a bit cartoonish?
Not 100% sure. What do you mean, Baines? Tell us your secrets. What is cartoonish? I'd say they're far more ghoulish rather than the melted of people.
Yeah, sometimes realism can hurt the aesthetic, unfortunately, because you know when you get to the point where you're just pushing for realism, you really lose the aesthetic touch, the iconic feel of the original ghouls. So that's what we wanted to get away from.
Like, one of the problems with the Fallout 4 ghouls for me is simply, like, they don't look good in, like, no matter where you want to twist them, they just don't look good.
If they were aiming for realism, I mean,
They even fail that, honestly, I'd say.
I mean, there could be some arguments made that they might be a little more realistic, but it looks worse. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like a more generic enemy that.
Do you work with other teams to run the project for Miami or the Capital Wasteland project? Yes, we do. We work very closely with Capital Wasteland hand in hand, and plenty with Miami as well, I'd say. Deselect WCK. Jesus. Just basic on those. Can I spell, please? There we go. Jesus. Took me a few tries to spell the bloody mushrooms, eh? Where are Packins stored in here? Can never remember.
Packins?
Yeah, I can never remember what path they're in. Okay.
I don't think I ever used them, so I won't know.
Oh, you're useless, aren't you?
I don't really use Packins for anything.
Do we feel any rivalry from any of the other projects like Miami? No.
No.
Work very well with Life and the lads. Life was early here in voice with us.
That'd be kind of stupid to have a rivalry. I mean, we're all aiming to do similar things.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not like. It'd be great if every single one would release. Like.
Pretty much, yeah. But no, we have devs jumping back and forth between the different projects, and I mean, we encourage it as well.
A lot of the developers work on multiple projects too, so.
Because I mean, especially as the creative devs, so to say, rather than like the script editors, those. For a lot of them, it's really nice to get a shift in like style and environment. Because believe it or not, you can actually get bored of building pine forests. Who knew?
I know.
Yeah, we all know that feeling. So I mean, it's nice for people to be able to jump around and like just help people out here and there. And I mean, a lot of devs learn different things working with different teams. Like, because I'd say like between the teams, we're all a bit like edge cased into where we really shine, so to say.
Yeah. I mean,
thanks for the follow, Almighty Kai.
We're all free and volunteer projects. We're not competing for like market space or anything like that.
Oh, you say that now.
I mean, more likely than not, everybody's gonna play every mod. I mean, hopefully that's the.
Oh, one would hope so, at least, yeah.
I mean, they're free. I mean.
Of course, if Life tries to steal my PR, I'm gonna have to kill him. But you know.
Execute Order 60.
Yes, I'll have to execute Order 69.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's 66, isn't it? Fuck.
I think that was a joke that I made the one day.
Oh, okay.
About something, I forget what it was.
Maybe executing 69 was what I did to your mom. Can't remember really. Tjena.
Ska du gå ner på mig och där ett mål man kan liksom se någon spis?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's free content. You might as well. Yeah, I mean, people don't have to say, "Hey, which Fallout mod am I gonna buy?" And they'll have to pick which they're gonna play at a time, I guess. But other than that,
Saber will have to keep you company for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go make some coffee and head to the bathroom, but he'll be a great host. He'll be a fantastic host. He can do this. I believe in him.
you can ask me questions.
Yes, do that. Annoy him like all hell.
It's Q&A time, folks. What is that? Are you asking a question about E and B? Oh, you're Enclave. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, if you ask me a question, I mean, more likely than not, it's not that I can't answer. It might be that I don't know. The ETA is when it's done. That's always been the ETA. We really don't know when it's going to be done per se. We can only have a goal, internal goals, but we don't want to promise anything outside of that because then you'll be waiting for it and it might not be done. I'm not entirely sure on the vault numbers. I would assume not, but we do have plenty of vaults. I don't think the Enclave is in the game. They might have some kind of story reference, but yeah, DSJ is our lead writer, so he can answer those. Yeah, it's a volunteer project. Things change. People, they leave the project. They get busy. Things happen. So things change. We can't really pay anybody to come in to work for us. We just rely on people coming in and doing it for free because they like to, or they want to, get a job afterwards. Yeah, for the most part, the BOS and Enclave won't really have any major part. A few encampments, I believe. They have different camps set up around the map. But they're mostly, centralized around Kent and the Kent airport. No, you create a new character because it's a new game. You use the Fallout 4 character creation and you can create a new game. There might possibly, I think there's different options though, because you're starting post-war instead of pre-war, so there might be like different hairs and stuff like that, post-war ones included in that too. Yes, you will have Automatron. That's actually the direct master we use when developing. So, and we add on Far Harbor as a plugin afterward. We can only have one ESM as a master. The rest we have to port stuff with a plugin. And Automatron was the easiest to do that with because it has a lot of scripting and stuff that would be extremely hard to port, rather than just having it as a master. The player character is mute, yes. It'll be like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, etc. There'd be no voiced player character. I actually don't know if there's an NCR embassy in Cascade. There might be. I'm not sure though. No, you won't get to see the map before because you start post-war, similar to how New Vegas was, and it's far after. It's like 23, 29, so it's a good bit after Fallout 4 even began, after you got out of the vault. So no, you won't see it before. The Red Leafs are another post-war nation state, kind of. Do you get snow? Probably not, but things can always change. You'll definitely get ash storms and stuff, so that's kind of like snow, I guess. Similar. But not really, not like real snow, but we'll see about that. That's still up in the air, I guess. Yeah, so you'll have to be able to apply with a skill to join the project for the most part. I mean, we don't really have anything to do for people that aren't contributing to development, so yeah, you would need to. I mean, it's never too late to learn. I mean, the information's out there. Yeah, snow is a bit of a. I'd say it's a combination of a bit of like if we actually want it to exist and a technical thing, because there's a lot of things we have to do to get snow working in Fallout 4 properly. Anyway, we can't just copy it from Skyrim or anything, because a lot of functionality is stripped for a lot of stuff. So it's not like it still exists in the engine. A lot of people think that a lot of this, like everything is still in the engine from past games. No, they rip stuff out. So personally, my opinion is that I don't really like Fallout 76. I know DSJ does. It's not my type of game. That's all I'll say. I'm not gonna say it's awful or it's a bad game. I understand why people like it. It's just not a game that I personally like playing. So yeah, I understand that a lot of people don't like it, and yeah, I know I understand it because I'm part of that I'm part of that group. But I won't fault anybody else for liking it. I mean, if you like it, you like it. Who am I to change your mind? Have we gotten any attention from the Fallout team? We've been in contact with Bethesda on and off for like various things, but for the most part, they know about all the big mods, but we don't really have any, constant contact or anything from them, But no, they know about us. I played Fallout 76 a little bit, but yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to spend a lot of time on it. There's a lot of other games that I barely have any time to play that I would rather play. Yeah, Doom looks really awesome. Definitely gonna try that out. I think there's a mod on the Nexus for that now, a toilet paper mod. You might want to check that out. Might be of some interest to you. No, we're not gonna implement that in our game though, although the mod will probably still work, so you could probably do it yourself. The rail should be flipped. I'm not sure actually. I don't get the. I'll have to ask him. If you don't know what Cascadia involves, you can check out our website. We'll actually be updating it and getting a whole new website soon-ish. But here is the website in the meantime. You can check it out. There's a lot of stuff on there that should give you a general overview. And if you want to learn more, you can also join our Discord. We have a Discord server. I'll post a link for that. We have a community Discord that we post updates to and all that kind of stuff. Yep. If you want to join in on our Discord, check that out. Post the website on Twitch as well. Post it everywhere. Yeah, there you go. That should all work. We're not sure yet on the Pip-Boy. Right now it's, you know, a toss-up. We're trying out different things. We have we've been playing around with the we've been playing around with different ideas for that. We might keep the original one. We might make a new one. We might use CW Pip-Boy. We're still playing around with ideas, so. Yep. And on our Discord, we post stuff to the update channel and all that kind of stuff. Whoa, it's Wick. Hey, Wick, how's it going? I'm doing good. Trying to catch up on these questions here. Yeah, I don't really think so. I mean, I guess it depends. Some will, some won't. You know how that goes. Some will have time. Some will be preoccupied with it. So, or have people that they're taking care of with it. So, you know, it really depends on who it is. Oh, we got
Hope Saber's been nice to you.
Yeah, I've been pretty good. I've been answering them.
You have? Has he been good, people? Don't trust these bastards, drivable cars will not be a thing now. Engine can't really support it, nor do we have an interest in making the map a company for it. Alright then, you get a pass this time, Saber. They claim you've been good. Hey, Victor, how you doing, man? I'm good. We got Vic in the chat, Saber. Saber fucked off, apparently. Boo. Wastelanders update on 6. What do you think about it? I regularly like it. It's a great update. I hope it'll bring more people back to the game, because it's really good, actually. No Corona yet for you, Vic? Nah, good. Saber, be nice. Say hi to Vic. No, Saber hates you. I'm sorry, Vic. No, 76 is getting a new update. Wastelanders. Pretty much
If
bringing
you
back
can-
NPCs.
If you can hear me, tell Flan.
I
Tell
can
Flan.
hear you.
What?
I can hear you now, yeah. I heard you typing.
You were what? You were saying that I wasn't talking.
But I heard you typing, I just didn't hear you talking.
What? What do you? What? I'm so
Huh.
confused.
Looks like we've got a mystery on our hand, gang.
I had said that I had already said hello to Wick.
Oh, I didn't hear that, no.
Okay.
Sure. That's funky.
Audio is broken.
Yes, audio did not want to work there for a few seconds.
The helicopter didn't touch down yet.
No, sadly not. Let's see if Viggy has a good object palette for this place. No, we'll yell at Viggy. Although we'll do that a bit later.
Somebody had said that. Let me find it.
Object palettes? Oh, there it is.
But yo, when bro comes back, tell him the rail should be flipped, because if the train crashed and came from the left side, won't it be bent the other way? What do you think about that?
The rail. That depends on which one of them. There's a few rails.
I think it was the one you were looking at when you were paused, or when you went away.
I think I stood something like hanging.
Yeah, something like that. You're, further forward though, into the actual main room. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. That one. Yeah, I'll see if I can find another. It's nice though that because it's hanging off. I don't know. I'll have to. It's visually pleasing me.
I didn't know what he meant, but now I do.
Yeah. I see what you mean, yeah. I'll look into that one. See what I can do. We're looking for an opal. Anything useful from Viggy. Do we have like a factory or something in furniture? Viggy, wait. It's made a bunker for fucking everything, or an opal for everything, but not. Sewer maybe?
Fallout 4 likes to have a lot of useless updates, but I guess they're for Creation Club. Kind of sucks that it breaks the script extender, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the script extender at this point updates so fast, it's like, well, yeah.
That's good. At least they
Like-
have a setup for that.
Yeah, because I mean, usually the updates are so small that it's like, well, all we really need to do is change like 3 lines of text.
Viggy is here.
Oh shit. How you doing, Vigster?
You hear you talking smack about his object palettes.
Oh no, he heard me! Oh, fuck. Like, yeah, I love your object palettes, but why isn't there like a factory one?
I don't know.
No, you said he better have.
Better have one, and you don't. I'm very disappointed, Navi.
I guess the garage one.
Oh, this is the Cheeky Viggy guy. You got what you wanted. Are you happy?
No, you gave them
hasn't got
something
it yet.
classic.
He hasn't
Something fake.
he hasn't made it yet. You're gonna get the authentic, the genuine, very soon.
The genuine.
It comes with a certificate of authenticity as well. That'll be beautiful. How big is this? Oh, that's not too big. We can just squeeze this in here. Yeah. See you, Vic.
Yep, stay healthy as well.
Don't die. You're good.
Like,
Okay, Viggy. Bye, Viggy.
Yeah, I played the Outer Worlds, and I personally enjoyed it, but I thought
Wait, where
that
do
it
you
was
see
a
this?
I thought that there was just some things missing. It felt a lot of the areas felt kind of incomplete. Some of the story missions felt kind of incomplete, but you know what there was, I enjoyed it. So I can't really say anything bad.
Do you think they will ever make a Fallout Chicago? I don't think Bethesda would ever do one. Mostly because, or no, they probably could find
I
things
mean,
enough.
I mean, perhaps.
But I think there are other locales that are far more suitable for Fallout right off the bat, where you don't have to think as hard, like how
Hey,
to
now.
actually make a Fallout.
Brotherhood Tactics was in Chicago.
Well, yes, but we don't speak about that one.
That was all right. No,
Oh.
you're thinking of the other one.
Oh yeah,
The,
right.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes. Oh.
Brotherhood Tactics came after 2, and it was all right. It was all right. The combat was interesting. It was different. It was a little, faster paced, turn-based kind of thing. Yeah, what there was I liked, but it seemed undercooked. It seemed like it wasn't done yet or something. It seemed like there should have been more to it.
Like, I think the main problem was they kind of advertised a AAA scale game. Well, that wasn't what they had.
Yeah, a lot of the locations felt very bland, kind of empty.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, I think that's kind of on them a lot. Because, I mean, they did go out with the whole, like, big, we made Fallout in Vegas. So people kind of expect something in the same size. Like, but they didn't really do their thing to curb enthusiasm on that one.
I do commend them for making something that was, very, everything they had, even if it wasn't enough, it felt very good, felt very polished, felt very nice. But, they just needed to add more to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the locations, like, I don't know, that one city, I think it was Byzantine or whatever, I forget how to pronounce it, but Byzantine or whatever. It just seemed kind of like just completely empty, and there wasn't much there.
Yeah.
The streets were like, I don't know, all the buildings were like the same. It was like empty streets, and yeah, Byzantium, that's what it is. Yeah, Byzantium. It didn't feel like a city, like a place. Like it didn't. Yeah, it didn't work for me. It just didn't. It felt like just this place that you run to the main office and then you're done. Yeah. And there wasn't. I mean, there was like one thing that you could do in the main. Like you go to there was that lab underground, and then there was that office above. And then after you get to the office, you're basically done with the game. It's like, okay. You can beat the game so fast if you really want to. You can just skip through everything, just beat it.
Well, I mean, that goes for, like, Oblivion, Fallout 3.
I guess fair enough, though, because they're I mean, you could skip the whole ship into the sun. So it's like, I mean, fair enough. I guess it's your choice whether you want the game to be quick or not, but...
Yeah. Like, I don't think we can really do anything about, or talk about that one.
Even
Because, I
if-
mean, we are Fallout fans. Like,
even-
Fallout
even
4 is complete, or Fallout 3 is, like, what, 4 minutes or something in the record?
Well, that's using glitches and hacks. I'm talking about, like, direct story. Like, you can literally beat the game in, like...
Ah, true. Okay.
I forget what it was. It was, like, 14 minutes or something stupid. You could beat the game going through everything legit with no glitches or anything. Like, that's kind of a problem.
Are there any factions? Well, I mean, aside from the main three, so to say, the NCR, Red Leaves, and Republic. There we go. Jesus, brain freeze now. I don't know how many others we've talked about publicly. You might be able to answer that one better, DSJ. I don't know about Fallout Berlin. Like, I've never liked the idea of Fallout outside of the US, because Fallout is based on mockery of America. Like, that's the point of the games. Like, that's how they function. They mock the US. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anyone else, like, with any faction we talked about.
as far as whether it will be speedrunnable, that will be up to the people that speedrun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people will find a way, especially if you're gonna include like glitches. Like people will be able to figure out a way to complete in like less than 10 minutes. People always do. But it's
I'll
also
be
one of
back
those
in a
like
moment.
with the glitches. Like we as devs, we will probably put things in where you can probably end up being able to skip 90% of the content by using a glitch. But it's also one of those like, well, if you speedrun it by breaking it, then nah, it's like me. I don't know if I'd say the Bethesda or modders care more. And I mean, I won't even speak to the quality of some of like some mods that have been released, but I mean, we also have the trend that sadly most mods, especially of this size, don't actually ever get released. Like that's just the sad reality of modding. Like, and I mean, Bethesda could, without a problem, pump out a new Fallout game every 2 years if they want to. Well, that's also kind of how I end up with crummy shit. And then the thing people tend to neglect is that, like, we wouldn't be able to do any of this without Bethesda. And I mean, even if we wanted to make all of this, say we didn't have the creation engine modding, is like would crumple instantly because we don't have the team to make, let's say, probably 500 custom assets. Like this alone would probably take most of our teams a year to even get all these assets done. But it's kind of like with New Vegas, like Bethesda just gave people 90% of the things you wanted. Or what you needed to make a full game. We're currently working on a nuclear contamination site for Poseidon Energy. So pretty much where they dump all their nasty shit they don't want. Poseidon Energy dumps their crap here. So anything they excavate and can't keep, or any used up fuel from their power plants, ended up in here. Or ended up in here before everything went to shit, I should say.
Hello, I am back.
Welcome back. Oh, exterior work is going great. kind of what's forced me to be doing interior work right now. But like, it's going so good in the interior side that well, it's not super much for me to do. And there are people that are far better suited to just do, or people that are far better at doing just landscape work than I am. Like Viggy, for example, he's fantastic at that. I'm like, I can do it.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I forgot you were here, you fucker. I don't want to give you compliments when you're here.
That's
Shit.
why I earn the big bucks.
No, but you pay me to be here, remember? I imagine if all games said only the most biggest wall with 3 walls, like circular theme, but when it's a waterfall swing park. I think it would be... Nowadays, Jay. Viggy's paying me. Or no, his mom pays me to just take care of him during the days. It's like a daycare for Viggy.
It's just getting worse.
He just keeps going downhill, yeah. Well, I mean, off topic, like, I think the problem is you wouldn't have a world like that. WorldTech didn't make the worlds actually be livable or enjoyable, really. They were always just experiments to see how would humanity do in space. And, well, yeah. Any bottlenecks? I mean, quest implementation is our weak point, so to say. We have very few hands on deck who can do that, and it's a slow process. But other than that, I wouldn't say there are really any bottlenecks. Well, when Saber stops working, that's a bottleneck, of course, but that happens every now and then. Honestly, same for me, but yeah. But no, not really. Like, things are pushing along as they should. Are they called console? Like these? No. Oh god, what the fuck did I do now? No. How many acts does the main quest have? DSJ? Help? You know that right off the head of you. I mean, if we count the prologue, then 4. But, I think technically we count the prologue as 4. But yeah, about 3. Yeah, the branches is what is the faction path, so to say. Oh, no. Act does not equal main quests. It's more so like the pacing of like how many different parts of the overall structure is it. What do you say, DSJ? Should we give them a rough number on how many actual main quests there are on average? Should we be that nice? We could give them a rough ballpark. I'll get an average of the different branches and do some math, maybe. Let's see. Oh no, I gotta do math then. Shit. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, on average, like average about 25, I think. Quests of varying length and size. Oh, Vicky, I'm big right now. I know how these elevators work. I'll fix this one.
Yes.
Because for some reason it was set to stop 5 floors down from me.
Oh, you mean those elevators? I don't.
Well, I know how to fix them, but I don't know how to make them. It's also closed out. Yeah. They're all very, like, it's not the same. Kind of like with Fallout 3, how, like, towards the end where it was like, yeah, here's 3 quests, but they're all the exact same quests. They just end differently depending on where you do. Or, yeah, no, Fallout New Eggs is even better as an example, actually. Or, like, do the same thing, just different names will cash in on it. I wanted to go to the start of this place. This is such a clusterfuck. You'd been in the exterior of this place, right, Vicky?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Won't fuck it up then.
But I haven't added a train track yet.
Oh yeah, it will.
There will be a train track running along the road down there, I think,
Yeah.
because there's one.
The only edit I will make, Vicky, is I'll link up this door, just so you know. So don't touch the door.
Oh.
But yeah, that wouldn't be a problem in merge. Don't worry.
I'm gonna add a Poseidon sign above the big large.
Door. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, or maybe. Maybe I could just copy the.
Big will the
gate,
world map
so to
be
say.
compared to full foot? Do we have the pictures on my Saber?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
The one with the black overlay of the map.
Yeah, I have it.
Sound
Like
nice,
our
right?
size compared to 4.0.
Yeah.
In
Set
live
it-
stream text.
Yep. Thank you. So full of
big
4
boy.
maps with ours overlaid on top of it. So the black is our map size.
If I want to zoom out there, yeah.
So it's a big boy. Now I'd say the safe assumption is too that we'll probably not make use about like 5% of all this, mostly due to how we bend the LED areas and the like. But yeah, pretty much that size. We've gone for a far more like stretched out size on the map, so as far as content goes, it probably won't be that much more than Fallout 4, really. But we're also heading for a style of map similar to Skyrim, where you actually have proper spacing between the locations to give the player some time to think and like
Be back in a minute.
wind down between different things, compared to Fallout 4, where you took one step and there's 12 new raider bases all of a sudden. Yes, more spread out locations.
Or if you want to get really technical, more negative space.
Yes, good Vicky, good, you've learned. Who's a good Vicky? Yes, you are. Funky ass pipe. I mean, it's the same design that New Vegas and Fallout 3 had as well, where there was a lot more negative space for the players to just hippity hop around and look at things, compared to Fallout 4, where it's all just super crammed down. Do we not have a poster? Yeah, we do have a poster, Opal. Good on you, Vicky. Good job. Proud of you. Do you not have the groups, any? The post groups? Oh, Vicky.
The what groups?
The generic poster groups.
I don't even know.
No, you don't. These little just trashy things. Will there be more wildlife like bears, moose? Not too many new creatures. There are a bunch of work creatures. And they're too resource intensive to be able to do as many as we'd like, really. So we've had to prioritize which ones we really wanted. And which ones we can actually do like interesting content rather than like happy filler. Well, I don't know if I'd count tree Satan as wildlife in that sense. Like bears and moose. Hey Nickton, how you doing? Also, if you're a dev, let me know like actual Discord name, because Twitch channels I'm never gonna be able to remember. Just letting y'all know that. We do have yo guys, yes, true. Oh, there will be plenty of new weapons. New weapons, ammo types, whole shaboof. All that good shit. Yeah, Shadow's been doing great work with those. Looked really smooth from the previous one the other day. Or was he yesterday person? I don't even know. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Oh. SREP, and what the hell? SREP? What the hell is that, Vicky? What is SREP? We'll have to wait for Saber on that one. Because I'd. Just delete that.
Review and evaluation process. What the?
Yeah, I
Yeah, let's wait for Saber.
Yeah, I tried googling it too and I found översyns- och utvärderingsprocessen. Which
Yes.
I don't think that's what they mean. But you know, maybe.
There's a small chance.
There is small chance.
2 minutes.
I don't think that's what they mean. Shit. Doom.
It's a comprehensive assessment of banks' strategies.
I don't think that's either what I mean. I think we'll have to wait for Saber on this one.
Oh, service rifle expansion project.
Oh. What is this? Possibly. We'll have to look into that. It's a neat little thing. See what we would want from it and the like. Yeah, that was my first reaction to it. It looks a bit tactical, doesn't it?
checking out the lights in the player home.
Oh, but you wouldn't see the name though, that's the thing. Like, there would be no way for you to know which skeleton it was. I really don't like that map, actually. Now we're talking, huh? Oh, God, I'll have to do light boxes. I hate those. Light boxes are so fucking awful, though. Ugh.
Yeah. You should almost do them last.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna touch those until I'm full fucking done with those. Let's see. Yes, one or more selected references is currently deleted. Yes, thank you. Well aware of this. Let's go with this. Let's leave that one. Yes, alright, thank you. Let's just stay ceiling light hanging long. Let's grab up. Or do I have one here? Wait, one here. Cool. Yes, there will be camping grounds with RV trailers. There's a few of them around already, I believe. Or no, there is a few of them around. I don't even need to say I believe. I know that for a fact. I've seen one. Let's have that open medieval. That's a nice one. Tick. Let's grab some. No, not crush now, CK. That's not what we're gonna do now. Please. Well, that's not good. Time is it? 16:09. Yeah, we're good though. We're good, people. We're good. Meanwhile, let's start off a phone check. Suddenly this is gonna take fucking forever to start up again, which is the annoying bit. But we'll endure. I think we'll. Oh god, what's the see how much we lost. Shouldn't be all too bad though, hopefully. Joe. Not right off the bat a name I recognize, but their Discord handle might be very different. It's either that or it's my mom, but you know. Let's try to find what the fuck we're at.
Oh my god, Isaac.
What's that? It's either someone with a different handle or it's Joe Mama. It's a bit 50-50 here, I got a feeling. Like I said, not too bad at all. We got all. Nah, just need to dippity doopity here a bit more. But now we're gonna.
Who's Yo?
No, Vicky, that's not how you answer those. You know it's a trap, Vicky. Vicky, see what you did. Vicky, you let him win. Vicky. So, so useless, Vicky. You're so very utterly useless. Oh, we're gonna swap those pieces because they're the wrong ones. Because it's the ones with tubes and it's not one with tube. Okay. Well, while it's waiting for the CK to load, let's go on a little walk. We managed to get our way out of here. I really like this, that little gas mask dude. Rocks, that's nice. This isn't government property. Why are you lying to the players?
I did place it there.
That's the claim. That's...
Oh my god, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging.
What? What are you on about?
I had 1300 ping.
Oof. That's rough. So you made this area pretty then, use claim.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Saber.
The path is just markings right now. Viggy's gone in and out of the proper road here, but it's
Yeah,
just
I
not
can't
in there.
fucking push.
No, the kid is in
anything.
there read only right now, Viggy. You can't push. Blame Rev for that one.
In the rev only, no.
Blame Rev. It's all his fault. He broke it all. Yeah, it's just a placeholder right now. Viggy's got a file where there's a proper road coming up here, but he refuses to give it to me.
I sent you the.
Oh look, Viggy actually sent. Let's do that. Yes.
You can actually just move it into the folder and do uploading.
Too late. Someone's trying to break in at Sabers apparently. Cool. Trying to steal all his something. I don't know what he's got. So now we can do. So I guess I can't remember that. Alright. So now we should see Viggy's crap here as well. He claims.
Yes.
If there's nothing here, Viggy, I'm gonna be so grumpy with you now. Oh, look, people. Here comes a road. And Viggy's made floating bushes for us. Very generous. Very kind of him.
I have delay.
You're a delay.
Where is the... Oh. I haven't moved those yet.
Government property, yep, on the bush. The car is floating, Viggy. Good job. Very nice. You broke the
Yes.
fence. Splendid.
Yes.
And you made the sign float and be upside down. Cool.
Yes.
You're such a pro, Viggy. So there's a railway gonna come up here somewhere, you said?
Yeah, you have a railway in the interior.
I do.
Yes.
Doesn't the railway end inside though?
Maybe.
Like, doesn't it end here?
I don't know, I have delay.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, then it just have to go outside.
Yeah, they're
On the
probably
other side
still
of the map.
some. I mean, you could still drag it up next to it, I'd say.
But then I don't have to worry about that place because it's such a steep
Yeah, no, you don't have to pull it in here.
hill.
It just ends here. So I think what the idea is they load it here, Then just sloop them down there. Just push them down. Hey, would you look at that? Alright, we're back. Firstly, let's fix a first thing about that. Now we gotta see a C mark. Cool. Biggie, do you know which way is north, eh? I want to say north would be this way. Wait, no, actually, I can just check that.
What way?
Hold on, I'll just check which way north would
Yeah,
be.
just go outside and press T.
Well, no, I'll just check through the game because Okay, so cool. Yeah, the north would be. What's this? Missing asset. Oh no. Okay, so let's just get a north marker. Cool.
Okay, now I am back. I had to sign for mail.
You got a what now?
Sign for mail.
Oh, sign for mail. Yeah, because you do that over there. Yeah.
Oh, you don't do that there?
No, we don't really get mail in that way here. We don't have Amazon. Remember that.
Oh. Welcome, Flintarm.
What?
Fuck you said to me.
Oh no, loaf is in it.
It's not loaf, it's Flintarm.
Flintard Rune Lab lead. Fucking idiot.
Say hi to loaf, everybody. It's a very nice lad when he's not yelling at us, as you know. When he doesn't call us idiots and all that, you know. Trust me, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay.
Hey Biggie, how you doing, bud? Good to see ya.
Don't talk to him, Viggy. Not your real friend.
Hey Vig, I've always respected you, bud. I never told you what to do.
Viggy, don't trust him.
See, but we actually pay you money.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
Come on, dog.
Oh, why are you a mod? Who are you?
Who are you? You're so nice, Saber. Why are you mad? Who are you? I have a feeling we'll be.
That's a nice subway tunnel you got there, boy.
Good thing it's not a subway tunnel, little dumbass.
This person thinks he created Fallout 4 single-handedly. I'd like you to
Oh,
tell
it's
Todd
Todd.
that.
Yes, it's Todd. Our good friend Todd Howard here.
Pod Tower, the man, the myth, the legend.
Sure thing, Static Boy.
So what are we looking at here, huh? What is this area?
Oh no, it's Duke. I know that phrase anywhere.
Ah, yes, the lead ass. Yes.
those horrible tents will go down in Legend.
Oh, they were something, alright. How you doing, buddy?
Those
Quarantine
tents
anything?
were the bee's knees.
Denmark on full quarantine yet?
Who the hell are you talking about?
No, yeah.
Are you from
Me?
Denmark?
The fuck? Who is he talking to?
He's talking.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. I think we'll end up there soon, too. Hopefully, at least.
We're in a live stream, Luff. Did you forget?
Yeah, but there's no one talking. All I see is someone that said tree.
Tree.
You're in YouTube. We're talking on Twitch as well.
Oh, that's right, because you guys have a bigger Twitch scene than.
Well, you guys are on Twitch as well. You guys stream to Twitch. What are you talking about?
Love just doesn't know what he's talking about anymore. Yes, our full Cascadia. That's ours. We'll answer questions every now and then when we find them, and remember that place exists.
Yeah, it's like if you really want your questions answered, you would go to our Discord.
Yeah.
That's our most active location.
That's where you find us.
I posted a link further up the chat if you want to join in, but that's the most active.
We got
Wow.
Saber in here, Duke, and Loaf from Fallout Miami. That little turd bastard.
Yeah. Viggy's not speaking as usual.
No, I think he's as social as he always is.
What the fuck should I be saying?
That.
See, you can talk. You know words.
Just scroll up chat and answer a really old question.
Saber, which voice is you?
This is my voice.
It's the nasty one. There we go.
Yeah, it's the well, I should, not the only American one. Never mind. We already got Lofen.
No, you got. It's the only American. Mexican don't count as American.
Oh.
And then you have me as well,
No, be gay.
sitting here.
You're-
Oh,
I don't really know if I have a distinct voice anyway, so I can't remember.
No, it's just a fucking Pennsylvanian one.
Yeah, perhaps.
It makes my ears bleed though.
That's all right. That's a
Common
pro.
thing. That's a common thing people say. I mean, you
Viggy,
remember my
you
voice
can-
as well.
You cannot mistake Viggy for any other human being.
I haven't
no.
thought of that.
Taking someone else's toilet paper.
Hmm.
Yeah, Australia really hasn't had a good year so far, haven't they?
No. No, they have not.
Right now we're working on a nuclear contamination site. You can keep your cool sword icon. Don't worry.
Sword icon. Sword icon online.
What?
Ah,
What? Oh god. Because see, even though you may not even be part of the team anymore, Duke, you're still far more usable as a mod than Viggy will ever be. So you're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your mod away. You know, why not?
Leave his sword be.
It's gonna destroy his soul.
Exactly. Let's say that, Duke.
For no reason at all.
don't give me hope.
Someone Google Translate live there, please.
Oh, that's Loaf. I see that now.
But did you figure it out because it said life? Did you use
Well, I
your
was
detective
looking-
skills there? Oh, I see that now.
He changes his name so much I can't keep track of him. How are you today, Cascadia?
We're good.
I think. I hope that translation's right, but I mean, it's telling me, hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today? You've got a daughter. So I don't know which one is right.
Well, I mean, you made those little Chinese lanterns
daughter.
almost.
I would assume that.
And even
would
HK
assume
Universe
that
we don't have access to, so yeah.
I would assume it's the hello, how are you doing one.
No, I was asking about how long is Fallout Cascadia gonna remain, but that did not get translated at all.
Yeah, because I mean, the third one was something about your daughter or something. So I don't know.
What? Love, you never told me you were a papa.
Yeah, the third,
Poor child.
the third translation was you've got a daughter. So
I didn't want to break the news to you this way, Flynn. You have a
Are you
child.
cheating? Oh god. Not me. All people.
I feel like I should go for a walk outside. I didn't go outside at all yesterday.
No, there's Corona out there. Stay inside. Unless there's Corona inside, then just play Sudoku on your phone in your room.
No, it's good to get exercise. Good to keep fresh. That's the
just
biggie.
bury your head into a pillow for the next 5 months, and then you won't get it.
That's my plan. Stockpile on booze. I'm ready.
So Flynn, what do we owe this recent level design stream? I haven't seen one of these on the Cascadia.
Corona.
Oh, is that really why?
Flynn,
Well, I
Flynn
can't go.
get to the-
I can't go to the
Can't get
gym, so
So why not work on Fallout Cascadia instead?
pretty much. See you, Duke.
See, like some of them are working, and some of them are not. Just changes who.
It drove me out of my gym. Bloody disease.
Should just get a hazmat crew and go in and retake it.
The gym.
Yes.
Yes, I'll declare war against the gym.
Just go like take it over and declare martial law and just own the gym, and then it'll be like the division or whatever where you like take the location and you like set up camp there.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Exactly, Sable. That's how we make our money paper or our toilet paper on ban those and steal their toilet paper.
Yep.
So read the fucking FAQ. God's sake. So love, how's your sandcastles coming along?
We send Viggy in to seduce you in the middle of the night, and then when you're not looking,
What'd you
he
say?
takes your entire stock.
We do what now?
What the
My
fuck did you
entire
pick?
stock.
Well,
Joke's
no,
on you.
I asked how your sandcastles were going, but Saber started talking about seducing people with Viggy.
Well, I mean, that's why I haven't been getting much work done. We've been sparing very intimate hours with.
Ricardo.
You get the private shows, don't you?
Well, why do you think I got dual citizenship to Sweden?
I thought that was because they wouldn't let you over the wall.
The ape event.
What? What, Viggy?
It's true.
He doesn't need
The
to know.
YouTube chat. April awaits. The ape event.
What? Bob, you need to explain this. Random chimp event. Oh, 420. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense either. Random chimp event. I mean, 420. So the sad thing is, when someone said the ape event, my mind just instantly went to Monkey Madness.
This must be some new
Yeah, it's
Zoomer
because you're
thing.
RuneScape obsessed, you fuck.
Yes, and I'm quite happy with that.
Monkey Madness Part 2, Monkey Madness, go on the ape.
Well, yes.
Grab yourself the tiki.
Are you just
totem and-
salty because you weren't as good? Salty.
Dude, I had more hours logged in RuneScape than you have lived on this earth.
Oh, sure, sweetheart, sure.
Dude, when I looked at my my total time played,
cry,
it was
yeah.
114 days. 114 days logged in that fucking game.
Yeah, it's sad when you look at ours, honestly. It's like, no, we don't want anymore.
That's
You reminded me that I have
2,736 hours.
Yeah, I myself have got 2,644 hours on 32. Biggie, you have like, don't you have more? More than that, I think.
Yes.
God, it's not good, Vinny.
3,500.
That's not healthy.
And they are not all AFK either.
They're not all AFK even. Oh, you never finished Monkey.
I actually had the quest cape for a
Night
while. in
Dragons?
RuneScape.
Yeah, I
That
did
might
say
be
for a
true.
little while, but then they started adding more quests. I'm like, no, fuck this.
I think the last quest I did was the one that unlocked the Elf Kingdom in RuneScape 3.
That's why you buy bonds. Just make GP in game and buy bonds, baby. You don't pay for
What is-
membership.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Can't you basically like fund your membership through
Yeah.
bond? Like, is that actually pretty sustainable? Because how much does a bond cost? It's like a month of membership, right?
I think it's 14 days per bond, and a bond is like 4.3 mil or something.
Oh, dude, I'm not nearly producing enough money from fucking.
Scrub.
I got 90 mining in RuneScape before I quit.
Oh, mining
That
is
was an
such.
old school
That,
too.
yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Getting mining up. It's so fucking boring though. Christ.
Oh, it's overtly boring. Wait, so are you on bonds right now?
Yeah.
So how did you make a lot of your money to be able to kind of fund that?
Minnows, my boy. Sharks.
Oh, did you end up like, what's your fishing level?
It's like 82 or 83. 83, I think, right now.
And you can make big buck. So basically, how many days do you have to invest to get 5 mil out of fishing, roughly?
Maybe 2.
Okay, so then you sell that, and then you buy the bond after that, and then you basically just work on other shit.
Yeah, then you do other shit. So like, I've started doing more Slayer, so money gets faster that way now. Like a
Yeah,
Slayer
but
task
isn't
of
the
like
investment,
blue
like,
crags is like a mil on its own, so.
Wouldn't you have to basically spend all 14 of those days pretty consecutively actually working to make the money back to buy another bond?
No. Like I said, it takes at most 2 days of fishing to get those cash. And then you have
Well,
another
yeah, but if
12
you don't
days.
have access to the membership funds, like let's say you lose membership because you don't.
Then you
play
just
for
want to
a while,
die. Then you
You
sell.
have just backup funds built up at that
Yeah.
point that you can just buy a new.
You grab the credit card.
Exactly.
That's another thing. RuneScape membership started costing so much more than it used to. It used to cost like $5 a month. And now it's like up to like 15 or like
11.
something like
$11.
that's crazy.
$11.
All right, I'm gonna go for a run or a walk or something. I need to go outside.
Don't catch
I need to work
corona.
on Reddit shit today. No, I'll be fine.
Comes back dead.
Are you gonna be doing more creation kit S style stuff with the whole corona?
Possibly.
Man, you need to whip these boys back into
Oh, I sold all my sharks.
I think Biggie's playing RuneScape now, people.
I didn't fucking
800K.
understand what he said. And he was like, oh, sure, oh, sure.
I think he sold all his sharks. If I...
Dude, I'm 90% sure
Okay.
Biggie speaks Mr. Bean. Oh, sure, oh, sure.
It's not Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean actually does talk at times. Viggy doesn't do that. Viggy just makes noise.
So, Viggy, real question, when is... Oh no, the Forbidden One is due.
The forbidden one. Mm.
The Eric.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, Luff muted himself.
Yeah, that's right, Loaf. You've better watch
He
it.
left.
Mm-hmm.
You better watch out. You better watch out.
No, it's not just you better watch out over and over again, Mickey. That's not how this song goes. You better watch out. You better watch out. Christ. Sometimes, Vicky, sometimes.
And I just made a middle. Oh,
Sharks alone.
almost.
Minnows.
Nope.
No.
Minerals.
Minerals.
Yes.
What do you mean minerals?
Mining.
Ah,
From
motherlode.
Yes.
Okay. What's it called? Blah, blah, blah. For Christ's sake, Vicky.
I'm doing a clue scope.
Fuck's sake.
Could be recording right now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No.
Could be filming right now.
Yes. Vicky, is your mom home?
Yes.
Did
Is
she
she
ever leave?
really?
Did she ever leave?
Yes.
Is she really home, Vicky?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Possibly. It's possible. She might not be. I'll have to talk to my client to confirm or deny these facts.
There's a snake on the floor.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Hold on, aren't you? Sure.
I'm gonna scare somebody with that.
Probably, yeah. I'd be happy with that. Kill him with that. That's not how we spell trash can. Or is this a trash can actually? Well, yes, this is.
So did you tell everybody what this place is?
Yes, it's a nuclear contamination site. It's where Poseidon Energy dumps all their crap. Or dumped
Nice.
all their crap, I should say. it's a massive fucking interior, so it's gonna take quite a while, sadly. Oh shit, no, I couldn't use that fucking fuck, I forgot.
Can't use what?
There's a plugin or... Oh, I knew I couldn't use it, still I did. It's the same one that crashed me last time.
Oh, it crashed?
Yeah, it's a broken pack and that just breaks everything. Luckily I saved at least like 2 seconds before that. Which is a nice improvement. I don't think there'll be any wall closing A.
No. There would be no R claws in there.
Oh, I don't think they like this place.
No, the R claws hang out around the coast and various places like that.
Yeah.
Really don't go too far from water.
They need the butter. Now I'm gonna wait for the secret load again. Woohoo!
You can experience the pain that we face every day.
Yep.
You have found another clue.
Use your treasure hunter.
Yes, if you get a treasure hunter now. They find quite similar to the Deathclaw, except they have a tendency to hunt in packs.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go grab a smoke while this is loading back in a little while. I'll leave you people on a lovely little screen here. There we go. Like, or no, pause stream. There we go. Jesus. Back in a few minutes. Bye for now.
Yep.
so expensive.
Yes, and we're back, people.
Welcome back.
To the third run of this before it crashes again.
Has the Berserker ring gone down in price?
I think so, yeah.
Yes! It has gone down from like 3 mil to 2.4.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. But I'm checking of like 6 months, so I'm gonna buy one right now.
Yeah.
Collect. Berserker ring. Confirm. Oh, never mind. Berserker ring. Oh, it feels so good. I went from a warrior ring to a berserker ring.
Uh-huh. You doing alright over there, Vicky?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking, because you sound a bit weird.
Viggy's always a little weird.
This is true.
Oh, I have the amulet of fury and the berserker ring.
Oh my god, you're so cool, Vicky. How do I become like hey? How do I learn your knowledge, wisdom, your power? Your level of mental disability. How do I become like you? What did you drink as a child? Tell me. Was it soap? Acid?
Beer.
Beer. As a child? Oh no. Is this actually this big at one?
Oh, yeah.
Is it that big? Huh. It is that fucking big. Never noticed.
You have to put a bandana on. It has to be the color red. You have to take your shirt off. You have to dance. You have to grow full facial hair. Put on a Vault Boy mask. Then you'll be Cardo.
Okay.
You like what you see?
No.
Oh my god, I'm so rich. Greater demons.
Oh, there's such a boring task. God.
Yes.
Vicky's favorite.
Sound like it, yeah. oil lamp. Let's do no shade on it. Just backdrop lighting there now. Fuck, what are they called? Yeah. What are they called? Fuck. Kevin? No. How long? A few years at this point, I think we've been at it. Can't remember the exact year. But it's been a good while.
Yeah. Boost that guys like that. On that's the right thing. Cool. I'll just level done then. Ooh, favorite song featured in Fallout. That's a tricky one actually.
Bingo, bango, bongo. I'm so happy and Congo.
Yeah, I think it might be Civilization. Honestly, it's just such a nice little tune. It's just, yeah.
I just hit a fucking 34.
they call these bastard. Trash can metal officer. Okay.
Where are we working again?
The nuclear
Oh,
contamination
so
site.
It's the yeah.
It's the
I'm stupid.
big interior. It's a big one.
Big boy,
It's a big fucker, yep.
a sassy boy.
Oh yes. Indeed, assassin. A nuclear contamination site for Poseidon Energy. So where they dump all their crap. No, wrong button. Ah, crap. Well, no, I'm gonna wait on this day. Yep, cancel. Thank you. I will need something to line this place up. It's one of these interiors that, like, you don't feel like you're making any progress at all, suddenly. Because it is so big. One thing we're gonna do now is to sell something a little bit.
Would the base buy you to drop up?
Huh?
But
Yeah, pretty much. What now, love?
No.
Hippity hoppity?
I'm communicating Morse code.
Hippity hoppity stealing our property?
Entschuldigung, was sagst du?
Ah, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Jawohl.
Ah, wunderbar. Alles gut,
Aber ich
ja?
weiß, du sprachst nicht viel Deutsch, aber du kannst verstehen.
Ja, ich verstehe.
Du verstehst
Okay.
mich?
Yes.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Aber ich denke, Viggy kann versteht Deutsch. Ist das richtig?
Ja, das wäre richtig. Right, Vicky?
Kartoffel.
Fuck's sake.
Fallout Cascade. Fallout Cascadia. Fallout Cascadia.
Ja, Kartoffel.
Oh, it's a cute little tunnel there. I like that.
How you doing there? You push fucking bastard.
You just call me a pushy bastard.
No, push bastard. Push. Not pushy. Push.
I reckon some creation kit work would be quite validated right now. Was it a small gopher escaping your house? What if that was?
Can't trick me with your push-pretty accent, Mexican joker.
Alright, ain't not from fucking Mexico.
Sure.
Here's your proof. I sent you my passport number last week.
Yeah, and it came back as fools.
That's not what your mom said. Oh, wait.
I'm immune to those.
Yeah, I realized that halfway through me saying it. I'm sorry.
Sucking nerd. Just like your mum sucked it yesterday.
How the tables have turned.
Oh, how the turntables. Oh, how the
Truth is, love,
turntables.
game was rigged from the start.
Yes.
Low.
Oh, how the
No.
turntables. How the turntables.
You'd be proud to hear I've been skimming your developers off the top for weeks.
Yes.
I've just recruited quite the capable one in my team. His name's Viggy42.
Oh yeah, you can have that one, don't worry. Good luck getting him to do
He
productivity.
said something along the lines of, I do design, creation kit is my life.
Is your last chance? Well, that's sad.
It's got some really great stats, some cool armor. You know,
Yeah, we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
he weighs 19 kilograms. That's pretty impressive.
No, that's just
more.
no, that's just how much
Kilogram
the
of
stuff here
powder?
has on weighs.
A kilogram of lead?
Ah, I
A
see.
kilogram of lead of carbon? No, silly.
I think Vicky weighs
They
more than
both weigh
19
a kilo?
kilograms all in all, sadly.
But do his milkshakes bring all the boys to the...
Have you seen Vicky? He's got all the milkshakes.
I mean, he is Ricardo.
Yeah, like how wouldn't it bring all the boys to the yard?
That was a good walk. Walked outside for about 5 minutes.
Wow,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
the definition of health, aren't you?
No, it was a 20-minute walk. I was gone for a while. Maybe I wasn't as gone as long as I thought.
thought I was. Hmm.
I said you're the definition of health.
Going for 20 minutes. I'll go for a run later today, and then it'll be constant. Time to grab me hot pocket.
Ah yes, after the run, the hot pocket. That's how you keep the health. Not really any plans to do anything. What the fuck was that? No, not really any plans to do anything with the Legion. What is this, Viggy?
Huh? Where?
On the stream, what is this? And why is it dancing for me?
Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's something from Automatron. What we've done with the ghouls is we've made them look like the Fallout 3 ones.
Yeah.
Or well, we took.
Yeah,
Turkey
we're using the same ghouls as Capital Wasteland. We're sharing assets with them. Yeah.
More like purging assets, you sick fuckers.
Sure. Comes from the right tosses.
Get what you pay for.
Did we pay for them? I don't think I paid at least. Shit. Are there gonna be pay lifts at my house soon? Well, that's not quite where I clicked seeking, but thank you for trying. Oh, I need the light effect as well. What are they called? Oh, that's just steel. That's far faster. Goopy goop. And where does this tunnel go? Okay, just ends here. Cool, cool, cool. Then what we're gonna do down here is zoom. And it's gonna be real fucking nasty. Because I like things real fucking nasty.
Insert random Swedish noise. Was that supposed to be an imitation of the Swedish shave?
Yes, Mary Poppins, it was.
That was quite pleasant.
Thanks, Mary Poppins.
Alright, this push to talk thing really fucking blows, man. I can't. I don't know how you guys fucking operate with this shit.
I don't have push to talk.
Yes, I can quite understand that.
It said it required me to have push to talk to be in
No,
this.
use toggle. Toggle. Toggle talk. Use that. Set a button to toggle it. You could probably set your mouse button to toggle it
Well,
instead
yeah.
of push to talk.
Wait,
Toggle is you click it one time and then it's on, and then you click it again and it's off.
There won't be any missions around Anchorage. Like it is. Here, let's bring up Google Maps here. Beach. So we'll go to Seattle. So we'll go to Washington. Shoo. Yep, we don't. Okay, thank you. Sure.
where's toggle to talk? I can't find it.
Dumbass. Like our map effectively stretches from the coast here down to Kent, over to Snoqualmie, and then up and then over. And I mean, we're doing it in a far bigger scale than like Full of 4, because we're going for a bigger map. But like, if we wanted to scale up to Alaska, we'd have a bit to go.
I'm hearing excuses.
It's a bit of a stretch. Trying to mod for Full of 4, but I don't know where to start. Is there a class? I'd say like just to like get a grip of the toolkit, I'd say just download the creation kit and like just try and mess about. Like try to figure out things starting like on your own. Like just try and like at least figure out how the buttons work, what does what, semi. And once you feel like you at least understand the layout a little bit, look up Setten 4494, I believe it is. It might be 4944 or something like that. And he has a really good little tutorial series on a lot of things.
Or try and achieve something in the creation kit. I think that's one of the biggest motivators for new people picking. Because if you're sitting there and just trying to teach yourself a software, you're not going to get the same experience you would if you try and do something in that software. Because you're forced to look up tutorials, you're forced to do all these. You'll lose motivation very quickly. You just sit down and say, I'm going to learn the creation kit today, because you'll look at it, you'll be overwhelmed with it, you won't know what you want to do in it, and you'll set it down within a week.
That was about right.
Green Lake. I'd have to check what that is on the map.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Where is this Green Lake you speak of?
Map.
Green Lake, Seattle, Washington, you say? Oh, right, that lake. Yeah. That's a place. Oh, yeah.
Green Lake.
Woodland, like where the zoo is, Vicky. That little lake there.
Apparently there's more than one Green Lake.
No, I think they're all blue, Vicky. I think that's just a trick of the name.
There's a place called Green Lake above Vancouver.
Let's hope it's not that one. If it's the one near the zoo, then yeah, you'll have your around there. Any cutscenes are all game. There'll be some things similar to a bit more cutscene, like a very specifically controlled camera paths and like setup and showcases. But you won't have any of the like 10-minute cool cutscene that you see in the start of Call of Duty when you fly around, you chop in like roar. No. You know what I mean, Biggie. You know exactly what I mean.
Towards Woodland Park.
It has Viggie's voice over. Whoa.
Yes. I still want to do that just for the temporary recording, Biggie. Just have you read the fucking text. Just smack that in. Imagine listening to that every time you speak.
Viggy's gonna narrate our game. What?
I actually found a voice actor from the Beyond Skyrim crew that actually sounds a lot like Ron Perlman. You guys should totally get in contact with him.
Which one is that? Trillbane? Tribe?
Is it me?
No, it's
It's
not.
the lone Logan.
I don't know.
I ran into him in voice the other day, and I was like, "Your voice sounds perfect for Ron Perlman. Can you say war, never?" And it sounded exactly like the recording.
Shoot me his Discord DM handle.
Oh, maybe he is one Perlman.
Pellman's moonlighting. Doing fucking.
Yeah, as far as cutscenes goes, I mean, we're not really doing that. It's never been in the 3D Fallout games, so.
I'd say King County is probably the best size of it all.
Maybe like for the beginning, I guess.
Yeah,
Nah,
possibly
not
something
really.
there. Possibly something
Yeah,
there, but
at the beginning we might have like some intro slides and whatnot, but and at the end too, maybe. But as far as like mid-game cutscenes, no. There'll be like scripted events and stuff that happen that are almost like cutscenes, but you're actually there playing, but it won't cut to anything. It'll just be, in the game.
it's not really Fallout lore, it's uncanon cancelled game lore. That's kind of the thing, like, the only lore we have is the last, like, or uncanon lore even, is the Alaskan, like, prison pipe. Which the Brotherhood set up, which is so funky on its own. But no, we don't really plan to do anything with any of that.
Yeah, it's only lore if it's in a game that released.
I mean, it's only lore if it's confirmed canon, even.
Yeah. Well, yeah, from like stuff in the past released games. Yeah.
It's kind of like not even the Fallout Bible is actually canon, which people don't seem to grasp.
I think it's only King County, right?
Primarily King County. Yeah, I don't understand the whole county system there that you have.
It's
Oh,
like
Pierce County. No, that's sadly too far down. You'll
Do you
see Mount
understand-
Rainier in the distance, but
do you understand the
No.
state system?
Nope. Doesn't make sense.
Really?
Nope, don't make sense. Or no, I understand what a state
you
is,
un-
but it doesn't make
un-
sense.
Do you understand the country system?
No.
What? You don't understand the country
No.
system.
Of course,
You
I
think-
fucking understand what a country is. You fucker. How dumb do you
Okay.
think?
So,
Do you
so-
understand the country?
So-
Yes.
So states
Pierce
are
County.
countries within countries.
Yes.
And
I know.
and-
I just didn't understand how they were split
and
up.
counties.
I
and counties are countries within.
yes, we have a similar system. I just didn't understand how things were spliced up on the map. Christ, I'm not retarded.
Well, maybe if you didn't play dumb all the time, boy, I wouldn't be in this situation.
Shut up, Mexico. We didn't ask me.
Oh, we actually have a small piece of Pierce County.
We do? Oh, cool.
Is it a tree?
Yes. There's this one tree that overlaps.
Everything's moving really slow in the creation kit right now, and I don't know.
Can you say pestilence? Yes, I can say pestilence.
Me too. Fuck's sake. Pestilence.
You're
Pestilence.
French.
Pestilence.
Whoa.
Oh. Cool stuff. Oh, it wasn't the same. Cock and ball torture.
Put my nuts in a food blender.
So fucking dumb. Christ. I can't understand this.
Ooh, weird. Ooh, weird.
Doing the helicopter saber.
We're touching down.
Jesus.
This is Papa Smurf, the home base.
Papa Smurf of all people. Ah, Papa Smurf. Why did you have to send him to Vietnam?
Did you see the Smurf get together? I think it was in France with all the coronavirus shit. A whole bunch of people dressed up as Smurfs and met up. Like that type of event still happens, but yeah,
People are quite dumb. sadly.
Ultra Miami gets canceled, which is beyond weird.
Probably a similar amount to Full of Fool. Say it's probably comparable, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of locations.
Oh yes.
What did you say about me mother?
Yeah, probably as much as Fallout 4, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. They'll just be more spread out, which is the nice thing, really. They're not gonna be every 2 steps you take. You'll find 12 of them.
Did you ever figure out that custom map marker shit?
No. But we don't really plan, or really don't need to add new ones, so to say.
That's right, you're just getting rid of the old ones, aren't you?
Yeah, because we can do that. Before you go, can you tell me where to find the desk fans and glue sticks in Cascadia? I mean, they'll be here and there. Might be a glue factory, something. We don't know.
Yes. Fucking yeah. Or a horse meat factory.
Isn't that the same thing?
I'm telling you, you should make a cereal factory where people are getting fucking blended up and shoved in the sugar bomb.
Well, no, I remember there being a Sugar Bombs factory. But that might have been a cut location, I'm still not sure.
Why would you need a scope for your crack pipe?
I don't think that's this.
Make it
No,
Make
you
it
don't.
tactical.
We don't make tactical crack pipes around here.
Why not?
I mean, the game's about Seattle.
I thought they smoked weed.
Ooh woo, I got my whittle quack pipe.
What? What?
I don't even know if we need any context for that. I'm just going to leave that in.
Ooh, I dropped my crack pop. Christ.
My whittle piss bottle got left outside.
When and why was it decided to include the Ram is probably one of the oldest, or it is the oldest building still standing, I'd say. Like, I think it was one of those, like, it just felt, like, I think we found some pictures of it.
One looked up a random location and added it. That was what happened.
I mean, that's probably how it started, yes. That's very likely.
Oh.
That was before the Great Flynn Purge, before everyone got taken out back and shot in the streets like a dog.
Yes.
I know what you did. I looked it up. I know exactly what you did, Flynn, and you remember what you did.
Yeah, I know what I did. But I can't tell them.
The Swedish.
I know.
I can't
I know you
say.
can't tell them,
I know.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah.
but I know
We
what you
told,
did. I know
told
what you
this
did.
like fucking 3 years ago, and I remember it.
Alpha and Omega.
Oh my
You
god.
start where you
Trying to
end.
make a plan.
I found it, and I was like, wait a minute.
They found it finally. That was one of my biggest big brain moments ever. Like, it's such a nice little like tie-in if people actually know things. It's so beautiful. I think that's my best contribution to the team ever. I don't think I can top that, honestly. Yes, the Ram is in Kent. It's like the first restaurant, or like it's the main building of Kent, pretty much. That's all it is. But it carries such a nice little East. I don't even know if it's like, is that an Easter egg? Or is it some more deeper meaning?
Wait, what?
Like, is that what we'd classify as like Easter egg, or is that what we'd call like some deeper meaning, or I don't know. How do you declare that?
Everything is connected.
The thing.
Ah, yes, it's deep lore. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
What's this little string? Why is there a lamp in the fucking... What have I done here? I wonder. Oh, that's so nasty though. But yes, we are gonna need a sign for that as well, though. Just so you know.
Sign for what?
Oh, for the RAM. Or the RAM tidbit.
A billboard?
No, a little sign. Like one that would indicate such information.
What?
Did you fill him in?
I mean, when you tell me about the Ram sign, I'm thinking the neon one.
Oh, not that. No.
You talking about the LA Rams, boy?
Oh yeah. I got ya.
Small little
Yeah.
one we can hide.
Gotcha. I mean, I think there are some there already, right?
Yeah, we just need like the text to be correct.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed unsolved.
Yes.
Like, man, he's putting his finger in your.
Abyssal daggers are only like 6 million now. They used to be 8.
I don't know.
Now I have like.
Can you go to the Grand Exchange and buy a rotten tomato for me?
Yeah.
No, rotten potato, sorry.
Don't have any Varrock teleport on me.
Yeah, Big, if you can find a rotten potato in the Grand Exchange, I'll log onto my account right now and give you everything in my bank account.
You can't use them anyway, live.
What, my dragon pickaxe?
No, the rotten potato.
635 runite ore. I'm gonna smith into rune plate bodies because that's the real way my.
Hey,
By far one of the
Lily.
coolest smithing, not gonna lie.
Oh, it's kind of good. I'm just checking out the things here before I'm gonna take a break. Gonna grab something to eat and do something for a little while. It's a tricky interior to work in this one. And I'm stuck there, okay? That'll like be fixed. Let's try and get... Oh, that is something. I can't remember the actual way. Guess we can walk there. I need to figure out a way to light these tunnels. A better way as well. Need to fix that lighting lip leech. Shit. Desk fan. The fuck is this? Whee! Cool. Alright. With that, people, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, eh? Might be back later tonight, not sure. But for now, I need to grab something to eat and get some shit done. So, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, see you in Seattle. Say bye, boys.
Later, folks.
Stream fall out my